You ducking bitch. It was an honor for you to have been chosen and desired by me. How dare you kill my clansmen? Just die then. Devouring earth-shattering thunder. Who would want to be with someone who looks like a pig? Three-way green flare. Three-way green flare slash. Who are you? Why do you know our Gu family's divine skill? Hee hee, Shenner was probably stunned by my handsome stature and cool entrance. How long has it been since this uncle's brushed his teeth? You're saying that you're my ancestor? And your name is Gu Nanshan? Hee hee hee, that's right. Why should I believe you? That's… Xian he really is your family's ancestor. Master, what brings you here? So do you believe me now? Since he's my ancestor, then he must be really strong. Ancestor, please accept this bow from Shenner. Ha ha ha, wonderful. Our Shenner is truly an obedient and cute child. Sigh, could you get off of me now? Shenner, don't you worry. As long as I'm here, no one can bully you. Even that bastard of a young master, Gu Chang'e, won't be able to bully you. Ancestor, is what you're saying really true? You can even beat Gu Chang'e? Of course. Don't worry about it. Do you think that he'll be able to kill you with me around? Huh? That's all you can do? Huh? That's not enough? Could you be thinking of asking me to help you kill Gu Chang'e? Of course not. I was just wondering if you could help me suppress Gu Chang'e's cultivation to that of my cultivation realm. No. It's better to suppress his cultivation to a realm that's lower than mine instead. Suppress his cultivation. Why would you want to do that? Ancestor, help me suppress his cultivation to that of the sacred emperor realm so that I can completely obliterate him in front of the others. Didn't Shenner hate that brat Gu Chang'e? That kid was the one that… Ancestor, did you not investigate things properly before coming here? There was something fishy with regards to what happened that year. Gu Chang'e's hidden talent seems to be the spatial talent. A spatial talent. Although the divine Dao bone is amazing, compared to the spatial talent, it's not as important or essential. That's right. How can a demonic monster like that be born into our Gu family? Ahahaha. I see. So Shenner knows everything. It's great that you understand that brat's efforts. Haha. I never would have thought that the primordial demonic sect would come so suddenly and block the ancestral site. I heard that they're waiting for the young master Gu Chang'e, and once he arrives, they'll kill all those from the Feather Clan. The Chongsheng Gu family is the upper celestial world's most mysterious clan. I heard that they've been around for a long time, and that their strength exceeds that of the other factions. If a war was to break out, even if it wouldn't reach the scale of the Longevity War, it definitely won't be on a smaller scale than that either. Young Master Chang'e was attacked by the Feather Clan's divine weapon. How will you explain your attack on him? Eliminate the Feather Clan. Eliminate the Feather Clan. Hey, did you hear that? Young Master of the Feather Clan? Everyone in the Feather Clan deserves to be eliminated. Primordial demonic sect. So you know who I am? Do you truly intend to instigate a war with my Feather Clan? You will be punished for bullying us like this. Don't be in such a hurry. The young master has yet to arrive, and so the show has yet to start. Based on the spiritual energy and the runes that have been leaking out, all of these are. It's about to come out. This presence and aura. It's someone at the sacred realm. The heavenly thunder is incessant in its chase, Is that his true cultivation level? Reaching the sacred realm when he's only around 20 years of age. It could really be the start of a nightmare for anyone that Gu Chang'e has his eyes on. Ah duck, was it really trying to kill me? Poofed. Is my body that nice to look at? If you want to look, then feel free. I'm going to be your husband anyway. What are you saying? Put some clothes on already. I'll let you take advantage of me. Who'd want to do that? The immortal gate is about to close, but since it was opened before its designated time, it won't be easy for it to be opened again. That isn't important. No one knows that you've entered before them. That's right. Apart from you, no one else knows about this. What does he mean by saying this? You. Don't worry. I won't speak a word about this to anyone. Is this what they call being afraid of a rope after getting bitten by a snake? I really just mentioned it in passing. What are you so nervous about? I know you'd never do that to me. These are the divine spirits. These are the spirits that I painstakingly gathered for you. Don't think too much about it, and just treat it as though I'm giving you what I had left over instead. These are spirits that he obtained after risking his life. Is he really just going to give it to me like this? If I hadn't said those words before, how wonderful would that have been? Hey, Gu Chang'e, huh? Are you really planning to just walk away like this? Greetings, young master. This strength that I have, on top of the puppets that I have, is more than enough for me to decimate multiple ancient immortal clans. Not to mention that I still have my mother's faction supporting me, the primordial demonic set. If the Feather Clan wishes to kill me, then I shall use you an example instead. I'm sure that the first elder has arrived in the ancient immortal land as well, and he still owes me a favor. As for that ancestor from our Gu family, although I don't know which one of them came, I'll have to find a way to make him help me instead. Everyone, follow me into the Feather Clan's ancestral site. Gu Chang'e, if you wanted to fight, then face us honorably. Why did you take our young master as a hostage? Let our young master go. Your young master? Young master, it's this guy here. He said that he wanted to take revenge for his childhood sweetheart. Gu Chang'e, I'll kill you to take revenge for Yu Jing. Young master Yu Zan. Gu Chang'e, you better return the young master back to us. Those two brainless idiots really match each other. Alright then, I'll return him to you. But you better catch him. Young master, what's happening to me? The spiritual energy inside my body is running amok. Shit, Gu Chang'e, what did you do to me? Could it be that? Young master, since conflict has already began, I'll take my men and kill all those from the Feather Clan. Sai, why do you keep saying things like killing an entire clan just like that? You must know how to spare others as well, so we should give them another chance. If they continue to be disobedient, then we'll just have to let them kill each other. Not bad, not bad. Such strategies and actions are definitely befitting that of our Gu family's young master. They're truly family. Even their way of thinking is the same. Ancestor, the Feather Clan probably has a sacred realm expert, right? If he goes in like that. But with how confident that brat looks, I'm guessing that he has something up his sleeves. Listen up, Feather Clan, this is your last chance. Either you surrender or die. Gu Chang'e, if it wasn't because of the agreement we originally had with the outside world, we wouldn't have bothered to even fight against a younger brat like you. Do you really think that we, the Feather Clan, are that easy to bully? Do you really think that with such tactics we would be pushed around by you? What utter nonsense. Till now, the Dragon Clan has yet to reply to our request for help. What do they take us for? Shit, if it wasn't for that true dragon plaque that they have, I'm afraid that the only thing that we can do now is to ask our ancestor to return from seclusion to help us. They're both clans with wings, and yet the Black Eagle clan is far more clever. Kill them. Gu Chang'e, even if we were to die together today, you will never be able to taint the prestige of the Feather Clan's name. Pay with your life for killing both Lady Yu Jing and our young master. Die together? I'm afraid that you don't have the ability to make it so. Your cultivation realms aren't low though. This'll be perfect for me to test myself, since I've not crossed blades with anyone after breaking through to the next realm. I'll christen my sword with your blood then. Divine weapon, the spinning golden wheel. Sacred treasure, the heaven-piercing ruler. Arg HH. Is this Brad trying to face the entire group of experts from the Feather Clan all by himself? With his current cultivation realm, he should not be able to tell that I've hidden myself here? Or am I mistaken? You're a bunch of cowards, sending the younger generations of your clan to face me instead of coming out yourselves. Gu Chang'e, you bastard. You. Quickly, summon the ancestor here. You have two choices. Either concede to me, or try in vain to kill me and die by my hands. You've done many terrible things, and have manipulated everyone through your tactics. You'll die a painful death for this. I disagree with what you're saying here. Clearly, it was your clan that tried to kill me in order to gain favor with the Dragon Clan. I had managed to see through your plans and foiled it with a plan of my own. So how can you blame me for this now? Gu Chang'e, my granddaughter died by your hands, and now you've taken away the life of the Feather Clan's young master as well. Have you not done enough? Why are you trying to push us to the brink? If you push me any further despite all that talk, you have no intent to fight me yourself, do you? Are you trying to use words to resolve this war between us? You've all cultivated for at least a few thousand years. Yet even with that, your courage has all but gone to shit. Stop wasting my time, why don't you? Just die. You. Stop. Don't fall into this bastard's trap. Hemph. Since you're not planning to make a move, then I'll do so myself. Young man, don't push your luck. It's the ancestor. Greetings, ancestor. A quasi-sacred realm expert, and at the 3rd rank too. However, our ancestor has awakened. This is great. Now we'll win this fight against them. This time, Gu Chang'e is definitely dead, killing my brethren, and ruining our clan grounds. Since I've made an appearance, the Gu family ought to give me an explanation. Or else, I might accidentally turn you all into dust. Oh, so it's Ancestor Nanshan. I've always admired you since I was young, but you've been in seclusion for more than 10 years now. So I was never able to see you. Gu Nanshan. He was probably around the sovereign realm. Greetings, ancestor. Hemph, you little brat. Thank you for the praise, ancestor. After all, you were the one that instructed us to do this, so I'm just doing as I'm told. The Gu family's ancestor. Why can't I detect from him any aura of a supreme-grade quasi-sovereign realm? Instead, it feels as though that he has an endless well of power. Is that the ancestor of the Gu family? It doesn't seem as though he's at the quasi-sovereign realm. Could he only be a supreme-grade realm? Maybe the other ancestor of ours will have more of a chance. I'm sure that if I continue staying here, I'll only be adding to your troubles. So I'll take my leave first. Hemph, once I've finished settling all of this, I'll come and look for you. Stare. So you're the ancestor of the Feather Clan? There should be another one that's at the quasi-supreme grade, right? Come out and receive your punishment from me. Receive our punishment from you? The Feather Clan isn't a subordinate of the Gu family. Aren't you afraid of enraging the rest of the ancient immortal clans if you continue acting all haughty and superior like this? What's this? The Gu family's ancestor has also come? I'm afraid that this will be a long and drawn-out war. Acting haughty and superior? Wasn't it the Feather Clan who had tried to kill my Gu family's young master using your divine weapon too? The Gu family has never been treated like this since 1,000 years. Why do you think that is? I'll just erase you from this earth first. Scratch. You brat. Do you see how? Strong I am? How dare you still try to play tricks on me? I see it, I see it. You're invincible, ancestor. Just amazing. With a slight show of your power, you've already stunned the entire world. He's probably already an incomplete quasi-immortal realm, considering that he's able to show such strength with a simple strike of his. Oi, get the other old bastard out here too. I'll take care of them as well. You bastards. You goddamn bastards. These young brats that have caused such trouble for their ancestors. I need to run. I'll go and hide in the Dragon Clan before he catches up to me. What are you running for? The Chongsheng Gu family. Just one ancestor of theirs is enough to eliminate the entire Feather Clan. I heard my clan say that there are quite a lot of Gu family ancestors. I should have known he had no place here. The ancient immortal. Clans aren't as strong as they were in the past. How can they withstand him bullying them like this? You should have just submitted to begin with. Why are you regretting your actions now? Are you guys willing to submit or? We are willing to submit to you. We choose to submit to you. Whether it be your servants or slaves, we're willing to accept young Master Chang's orders. Alright then, since I have a rather benevolent reputation, I'll give you one more chance. But, I will need you to write a declaration of your proof of allegiance to me. Proof of allegiance towards you? Could the young master enlighten us a little further? I can't believe that he'd make the Feather Clan members kill each other. Hemph, that brat is a bad seed by nature. Sigh. After this battle, Gu Chang's name will be one that causes immense fear in the cultivation realm. After many hours, the immortal gate has appeared. We might be lucky and get an item or a chance to help us become immortals. Quick, we can't lose out on the initiative. Go and fight each other for it. Just keep on fighting for those remnants that I've left behind. I've taken everything that's good already. Gu. The ancestor's anger will be upon me soon, but I still need to make use of his strength. Shenner's family doesn't support me, so I'll have to think of a way. I've thought of something. Shenner, oh Shenner, the 7th princess from the Sea Palace is dead because of you. It has been a difficult journey for you all. No, Master, this is something that we should do. Young Master, our swords will always point based on your will. Until the day that the young Master takes over the Gu family, we are willing to sacrifice ourselves to pave the way for the future generations of the Gu family that is to come. Very well. Let's return to the Taoist Immortal Palace, Sovereign Peak. Master, did everything go according to plan? In the past, I could still feel something dangerous emanating from him. But now it's just as plain as a regular person. His cultivation must have progressed even further. With how talented young Master Gu is, I'm afraid that he's already on par with those more powerful than I. Yanji, what a great timing for you to come and see me. I have something that I need you to do for me. Master, please instruct me as you see fit. Sigh, there's no need for you to do that. I just need you to help me find the location of a few individuals. There's someone that the young master wishes to find? That's right, they have disappeared from the world for about 10 years. I'll send the information about them to you later. Bye. Come. This is the realm-breaking charm. Do be careful whilst on your journey. A realm-breaking charm. That's an extremely rare life-saving treasure. If you were to die, I would be incredibly upset. Master, to give me so many precious charms. Young Master Gu must truly care for me. Master, don't you worry. I shall not let you down. Sigh, this used to be the clan territory of the ancient Sun family, but now it's nothing more than ruins. That was bound to happen, as they offended the primordial demonic. Oomph. Shish. Don't mention that name. Do you not want to live? Wah, what's going on? What just happened? That's the Sea Palace. What are they trying to do? With such a large amount of soldiers? I heard from my senior brother who went to the ancient immortal lands that the Sea Palace's 7th princess died in the ancient immortal lands, and that her death was caused by the Gu family. Do you think they've come here for revenge? Ha ha ha, Shenner, what do you think? Are you satisfied with the treasures inside the Feather Clan's treasury? Shenner, you should really thank your ancestor for helping you obtain so many ancient immortal treasures. Ancestor, you really treat me well, thank you, ancestor. Ha ha ha. And teacher, you're amazing as well. Ah ha ha ha. Oh, this child. Welcome back, First Elder and Ancestor. Gu Chang'e, what are you doing here? I'm here to welcome both the First Elder and the Ancestor, as well as to see if Shenner has been diligent in increasing her cultivation. Oh? Shenner's cultivation has increased since we last saw each other. As your brother, that makes me incredibly happy. Bleg, Shenner, are you still blaming me for what happened that day? It was for your own good. When I was your age, I was already venturing out and fighting by myself. Not like you, who couldn't even fight against the princess of the Sea Palace by yourself. Gu Chang'e, stop pretending. Ancestor, suppress his cultivation. I want to beat him up. If Shenner thinks that she can be arrogant just because the ancestor's around, then that'd waste my kind intentions. It isn't right to depend on others to help you defeat your opponents. Huh? You, aren't you embarrassed that you're saying such words? The body of the ancestor from the Feather Clan isn't even cold yet? Ancestor, look at what he's doing. Shenner, although he's a bastard, what he says is, Ancestor, but you promised me. Why are you siding with him now? Haha, I'm doing this for your own good as well. It seems that the grudge between you two isn't as deep as I previously thought. And naturally, I don't wish to see brothers and sisters fighting each other. Not to mention that, it appears I'm no longer able to see through that bastard's true strength. If you were to fight against him, I'm afraid that you'd be the one that ends up losing. Shenner, do you know what the Sea Palace is doing now? The Sea Palace? Are they coming to find me to take revenge? You were the one that killed that. You were the cause of that incident. And that person died because of you. I'm sure that you're even more clueless now, and you can't tell if I'm truly trying to help you or harm you. But that's perfectly fine. Arg, that fishy bastard is so annoying. They're even more annoying than Gu Chang'e. I'm here to discuss something with the First Elder. What tricks are you trying to play now? The First Elder has always wished to protect the ancient immortal lands. But with the resurgence of the Immortal Gate, all kinds of experts have started making their way towards it, causing an immense disturbance in the ancient immortal lands. With such a disturbance, the ancient immortal lands will probably be destroyed in the end. Turmoil will only increase with no one ruling over the ancient immortal lands. But isn't this also an opportunity for the Taoist Immortal Palace? You have the gall to say something like this. Who do you think caused all this turmoil and destruction? The cause of it all was you. The Taoist Immortal Palace won't have a hand in any of these faction fights. That's been a rule that's been passed down by the sect since ancient times. Sigh. First Elder, you seem to still owe me a favor though. Shenner is a part of our Gu family, but if the First Elder is really thinking for her, I think you should consider my suggestion. Gu Chang'e, don't you dare use me to make things difficult for my teacher. You're definitely trying to do something. Are you threatening me? I wouldn't dare to do so. I'm just reminding the First Elder that Shenner's position is still awkward, so I hope that the First Elder will consider things thoroughly. The First Elder has concerns about ruling over the various ancient immortal clans due to your status and position, but I don't have such concerns. Ha ha ha, look at you. So this is what you're truly plotting? Can you guess what it is that I truly wish to do now? Gu Chang'e, you're so shameless. I'm guessing that the First Elder has misinterpreted my words. Ancestor, aren't you going to help me out here? You're not going to just leave it as it is, right? You're too arrogant. With just you alone, how would you be able to rule over all these ancient immortal clans? It's not possible even with your position and status. Leave that problem to me, First Elder. There's no need for you to worry about it. I can agree, but under one condition. You have to swear upon your Taoist heart to never harm Shen'er. Also, the entire Gu family has to acknowledge her as a part of the family. Master. Sigh. Why does it seem that everyone close to me bears some form of ill will against me? Will you agree to these conditions or not? To swear upon my Taoist heart. If I do so, I will always be tied down, unable to retaliate. In contrast, the person I pledged to would still be able to do anything to me, even kill me. First Elder, these conditions are a bit much. Please allow me some time to think about it. This request of mine is very simple. I can understand if you don't wish to agree to it. But if that is so, then this ancient immortal plan that you thought of. You never thought that I'd force you to also make a Taoist heart pledge when you first forced me to, now did you? However, since it's Shen'er, I don't mind agreeing to such a request. First Elder loves Shen'er so much as her teacher that he's even willing to go against the sect rules to protect her. As Shen'er's older brother, what problem is there for me to make a Taoist heart pledge? I, Gu Chang'e, pledge upon my Taoist heart that I will never cause harm to Shen'er. I will help her recover her former position in the Gu family. If I fail to do this, I shall die and turn to ash, never to be born again. Taoist Immortal Palace. Handover Gu Shen'er. Taoist Immortal Palace. Handover Gu Shen'er. I'm afraid that with how many people the Sea Palace has brought with them, conflict will be inevitable. The First Elder has yet to return. What should we do? I'm here. I'll take responsibility for the things that I've done. Junior Sister Shen'er. This young Brad does have some guts, since she knows how to turn herself in so that she can avoid being tortured by us. Sea Palace's commander, Hao Miao. I can't tell what level of cultivation he's at. Do you know why the seventh princess died? Why did she die? Because her younger brother tried to harm me, and was killed by me. Despite that, she knowingly abetted his actions. That's why she died too. Did you really think that with the Taoist Immortal Palace supporting you, you could do whatever you wanted? I'm just speaking the truth. Then you should pay with your life. How did he come over here? Shit. What are you trying to do? When did he get over here? Aren't you ashamed as an advanced sacred realm cultivator to attack a young girl like this? Is this how the Sea Palace behaves? You are, Gu Chang'e? Young Master Gu, what are you doing? Are you trying to protect her too? What am I doing? Are you still unable to tell? Shen'er is my Gu family's child, yet you dare try to harm her? You, for a Gu Shen'er that has been exiled from the Gu family, you're willing to antagonize the Sea Palace? I hope that you think about this carefully. Shen'er is a precious child of the Gu family. How can we let you bully her? If the Sea Palace insists on attacking my younger sister today, then I shall eradicate you all today. Eradicate us? Ha ha ha. Young Master Gu is far too arrogant. Since you wish to protect this girl, then don't blame me. The Sea King has decreed that we capture Gu Shen'er today in order to seek justice for the seventh princess. Seek justice for the seventh princess. With all of you mere pawns? The Sea King? Who the hell is he to decide all this? The will of the primordial beginning, add unto me. The will of the primordial beginning, amplify me. Gu Chang'e, do you really think that I'm here just for show? No, you're just a mere tool. This is the primordial demonic sect's secret technique. I never imagined it being strong enough with Gu Chang'e using it against an advanced sacred realm cultivator. If we didn't have the runes of the ancient city of immortal heavens protecting us, this place would have been turned into ruins. A mere advanced sacred realm cultivator can only amount to this. Since you're here to seek justice, then remember this clearly. In the Taoist immortal palace, my word is justice. Child of the Gu family. Don't you dare try to bully us like this. Gu Shen'er killed those of the Sea Palace first, and now you're trying to act like a good person and unreasonably prevent us from seeking justice for her actions. Everyone knows that year you had some kind of conflict with that girl, and it was something that brought shame to the Gu family. Gu Chang'e, are you trying to avoid responsibility for what you did that year by standing up for her now? What happened that year? Why would I not dare to admit it? That was something that I did myself. It had nothing to do with the Gu family. I'll take this opportunity and end this discourse today. I snatched my younger sister's Dao bone due to my youthful folly. I'll just return it to her now. This Dao bone originally belonged to Shen'er, but I took it from her, thus causing her to be exiled from home. The family and I are all guilty of doing this to her. So I'll take this chance today to return what I owe to her in front of everyone. Shen'er, I'm sorry for making you suffer for so long. Gu Chang'e, stop talking. I already have a new Dao bone, don't need yours. That's the Dao bone? What a terrifying amount of talent. It can even affect nature itself. That Dao bone is so strong. No wonder he attacked his younger sister then. This piece of Dao bone has finally been returned back to its master. Gu Chang'e. Shen'er, don't worry about me. It's merely just digging out a bone. But I know clearly how that feels. You have successfully resolved the Fortune's Chosen's daughter, Gu Shen'er's hatred towards you. You have received 8,000 fortune points and 4,000 fate points. As Shen'er's older brother, I will repay her for all that she has suffered outside. This is our Gu family's private matter, so there's no need for you all to worry about it. Reincarnation energy. You have mastered reincarnation energy. What terrifying strength he has. To heal such grievous injuries in an instant. It seems that senior brother Gu has more tricks other than that Dao bone up his sleeve. Wasn't he just at the quasi-god realm before entering the ancient immortal lands? Why does it feel like he's so much stronger than us now? Shen'er is our Chongsheng Gu family's pride. What the Sea Palace is doing today is considered as a challenge towards the Chongsheng Gu family in my eyes. Are you prepared to die for it now? So what if you have reincarnation energy? If I hadn't considered the relationship between our two clans, do you really think that an advanced sacred realm cultivator like me would lose out to you? Hemph, an advanced sacred realm cultivator. Huh? Ancestor, what do you think? Crack. No one from the Sea Palace shall be allowed to leave here today. The Gu family's ancestor? Shit. My king, please protect us. Does the Gu family no longer care about their reputation and face by bullying the old and the young as well? My king, please save me. Hemph, a useless technique. Ancestor, please wait. What do you want now? I just wanted to remind the ancestor to be careful and not to flatten the entire ancient city of immortal heavens, that's all. Or else the first elder will be angry. Tell me that earlier next time. Don't interrupt me while I'm trying to use a technique. Okay, the Sea Palace has no intentions on becoming enemies with the Gu family. As long as you hand over Gu Shen'er. Shut up. Who are you to act up like this in front of the Gu family? 3 days later. If you have something to tell me, just say it already. Gu Chang'e, what are your motives? Are you trying to trick me again? You dug out your Dao bone just to return it back to me, and now you've been ignoring me for 3 days. What are you trying to do? You're questioning me over this? Gu Shen'er, you really disappoint me. Instead of working hard on your cultivation, here you are, wasting your time on useless things. So what? Are you not feeling motivated anymore to cultivate? Then do you need me to kindly help remove your new Dao bone as well? Stop trying to act like you have good intentions here. Other people may not know you well, but this isn't the first time that I've gotten to know you. You're just a backstabbing, scheming bastard. Gu Shen'er. Do you think that because I made that Taoist heart pledge that I can't beat you still? You've gotten braver, haven't you? You should watch out a little more or I might just kick you into the toilet. How dare you? You're the one that needs to be kicked. How childish. Arg. Gu Chang'e, just you wait. I'll definitely beat you up one day. And that's what happened in the ancient city of immortal heavens. I never thought that brother Chang'e would have had such a past. To dig out his Dao bone to return it back to his sister. He probably really loves his younger sister. But, brother, will the Sea Palace start fighting with the Chongsheng Gu family now? Young master, I don't think they will. The Sea Palace doesn't have the courage to fight the Gu family face to face. That's right, unless the Sea King's mind has gone completely insane. The Sea Palace. That bastard. The Sea Palace has never experienced such humiliation in all of these years. My king, as long as you command it, I will gather the elites of our sea people and fight the Chongsheng Gu family to show them how capable we are. We'll let them know that we can't be offended that easily either. My boundless Dharma clone was destroyed with just a single palm of his. Sigh, if we really were to fight the Gu family, I'm afraid. My king, the entire sea is at your disposal, and there are countless clans of the sea that would fight for the glory of serving their clan. A mere ancestor of the Gu family may not be able to rise against the entire strength of our clan. Ak, this aura is the ancestor of the Gu family? Celestial Wushuang dynasty. Crown princess, this is what happened in the ancient immortal city of heavens. Young Master Chang'e said that whoever tries to take advantage of Gu Shen'er, he'll kill their entire clan. Then in front of everyone from the Sea Palace, dug out that piece of Dao bone. All right, you may leave. Yes, ma'am. Chang'e, what are you thinking? The current you is both like you and unlike you. I'm no longer able to see through you. In my previous life, Shen'er ended up dying tragically. But the current you has completely changed from my memories of you. Whether it be how you handled Shen'er's issue or my issue, if he had wished to harm me, why would he do all that in the first place? I was too foolish. Only now have I realized that. He loves me as well. Whatever. If I'm wrong, then that means that it was my fate for this to happen. From now on, even if I am to fight against all of heaven, I will stand by your side. In my previous life, after leaving the ancient immortal lands, the Sea Palace started to threaten Shen'er, and was eradicated by her clan's ancestor. And ended up locking themselves up in their palace for thousands of years. And then, the extreme yin sky started to descend. That caused individuals from all factions and places to come to the Immortal Academy, with the goal of cultivating the next true immortal. With the appearance of the extreme yin sky, the ancestors of humanity started to appear as well. According to legends, each time a calamity that would cause the end of the world appears, humanity's ancestors would resurface to save the world. Humanity's ancestors will never die. Instead, they will continuously live on in the reincarnation cycle, in order to save humanity from danger. And once the reincarnation of humanity's ancestor awakens, they will inherit the strength of humanity's ancestor. When that happens, Gu Chang'e's identity as the inheritor of demonic arts will be exposed. With Gu Chang'e's strength and status, he's not strong enough to fight against humanity's ancestor, so I need to think of ways to delay his awakening. Pass down this decree. From now on, the celestial Wushuang dynasty will be attempting to create a Wushuang guard. Anyone that has strong talent is free to apply and receive protection from the celestial Wushuang dynasty. Yes, ma'am, the Wushuang guards. They were an ultimate weapon that Chang'e had asked me to create through the birth and fortune technique. A technique that made soldiers into puppets for killing, and are able to share their health and lives with others that receive damage. If I create them a little earlier, then I'll be able to assist him. The first elder is still too kind. He gave the dragon clan a few days to think of what they'd do for their future. Instead, they've been taking advantage of the time to try and convert the other factions onto their side. That's all I have of the Dragon Clan's news. Alright, He Ming, now it's your turn to tell us about that divine scripture of yours. That's right, brother. How could you forget to share with us after obtaining something so good? Our alligator clan will definitely remember this favor of yours. Oh, don't worry about it. I'll definitely tell you all. I don't think the omnipotent supreme monarch would mind, right? Of course I wouldn't mind. I just didn't think that you would generously share that paving way immortal arts to others. This is going to save me a lot of time. The ancient immortal dragon clan. Since you're looking for death, then I shall fulfill your wishes. As for the alligator clan, it's time for you all to meet your master. I've received news from the Black Heavenly Eagle that this divine scripture is amazing. With just 10 days, he was able to break through the bottleneck that he had for 10 years. Ha ha ha, those guys really thought that they could hide the cultivation from us. Our young master is the clever one. With just 2 glasses of wine, he managed to cheat the divine scripture from them. After learning this divine scripture, my cultivation speeds have increased by leaps and bounds. Just where did He Ming get this divine scripture from? Someone's coming. Would you mind sharing with me what made both of you so happy? Who goes there? How dare you try to break into the divine crocodile clan's ancestral land? Gu Chang'e, why have you come to our clan? Oh, you recognize me? Then that makes things so much simpler. Call your clan leader out here to welcome your new master. You, barging into my clan's ancestral lands, arrogantly claiming to be my clan's master. Young Master Gu, are you really someone that's that arrogant and disrespectful of others? Clan leader, I've simply come to take back something of mine. Why are you saying that I'm disrespectful and arrogant? That's reincarnation energy? He's actually the reincarnation heavenly emperor's successor? Do you still feel that I'm too arrogant? Obey me and you'll live. So what if you're the successor of the reincarnation heavenly emperor? The divine crocodile clan will not submit to you. How can we submit to you? Gu Chang'e, don't you even dare think about it. Never. How foolish. Arg. This is the slave mark? He's able to use the slave mark that easily? The paving way immortal arts controlling effects are almost as good as the slave mark itself. And now, is there still anyone that's unwilling to bow to me? From now on, we are willing to serve the young master as our master. We're willing to serve the young master. Young master, I have some information about the ancient flying serpent clan. Do you wish to hear some of it, young master? Oh ho? He's sold out his comrades already? Alright, tell me then. After what happened at the reincarnation platform the last time, the ancient flying serpent clan has most likely known something. Recently, they've been gathering forces to their clan, and I'm afraid that it is to prepare themselves for a fight against you. So you're saying that they plan to completely revolt against me? That's right. The entire clan is known for being extremely stubborn. The ancient flying serpent clan has been waiting for young Master Gu for a long time. Everyone in our clan has decided to willingly work for the young master, and obey your every command. Young master, please lead our clan, strengthen us, and allow us to witness a more prosperous era. They're extremely stubborn? Hee. I may be stubborn, but I'm not stupid. I would never make our clan become the next feathered clan. Since young Master Gu has managed to tame the ancient flying serpent clan as well, what are your next orders? Hemph, next I shall build an army. With how much commotion Guchanga is causing, the change in the ancient immortal lands is finally coming to a close. That brat is quite the clever schemer. I believe he planned to take over the entire ancient immortal lands before he even entered this place. I heard that he sent the Taoist Immortal Palace's first elder to the Dragon clan for peace talks. But for some reason, the Dragon clan's ancestor fought with the first elder, causing the entire Dragon clan to be razed to the ground. The Dragon clan's ancestor was also killed by the first elder, but in light of their past friendship, he spared the rest of the Dragon clan. Pity that Guchanga didn't let them go. Hemph, the Dragon clan was stubborn and didn't give face to the first elder. They earned their deaths. Clan elder. Is Guchanga really aiming to rule over the ancient immortal land? Even if he doesn't want to, he will probably have to now after everything that has happened. What a terrifying man. I wonder who would win if he were to fight with that older sister of mine. Don't be foolish. Comparing the two would be humiliating her. Your sister's talent is the strongest that we've ever seen. She was born an immortal, or else she wouldn't have been selected by the Humanity Ancestors Palace as their successor. It's just that temper of hers that she's had since she was little. I'm not even a ducking adult. And you want to betroth me to someone? What the duck are you thinking? Arg, you old bastards, you think that I won't beat you up like mobs in a ducking game? Sigh. What did we ever do to suffer like this? Humanity Ancestors Palace. Saintess Zijin has left the heavenly city. She told us to bring word to you. Speak. What did she ask you to tell me? Saintess Zijin said that she has no interest in finding the reincarnation of humanity's ancestor. And said that the Humanity Ancestors Palace has been cheating her. She says that she doesn't want to be a saintess anymore, and that she simply wants to find a man that she's satisfied with. To marry. Such ridiculous notions. Once someone joins the Humanity Ancestors Palace, they shall forever belong to this palace. Finding the reincarnation of humanity's ancestor and supporting the ancestor to bring peace to the world is every successor's duty and honor. According to the prophecy, Humanity Ancestors' reincarnation will be born soon. Looks like I'll have to leave this place soon. The inheritor of demonic arts has appeared once again in this era, and will bring terrible calamities along with them. I can find them first and kill them. Stop trying to escort us. Tell that young master of yours to stop chasing my mistress. Our young lady isn't interested in him at all. Miss Shower, the young master commanded us to do this. We don't have a choice. Please don't trouble us like this. Zhao Tianxing is such an awful bastard. Why won't he just give up? The young miss has so many suitors in the heavenly city. How can he even dare to think that he'll be able to have a spot amongst them? Miss Shower, our young master is the future ruler of the ancient immortal Zhao clan. Aren't you being a bit too harsh on him? That's right. Not to mention that the young master really loves the saintess, that's why he arranged us to escort her, since he's afraid that someone would try something against the saintess whilst you were on your way. Even if he didn't manage to do anything for you, at least he's trying. You're the ones that are trying to scheme something against me. Get lost before I lose my temper. Tell Zhao Tianxing that if he does something like this in the future, even if the Heavenly Emperor comes, he won't be able to save him from me. I, Wang Zijin, can promise him that. Saintess Zijin, you. Haha, since the young miss isn't willing, you should all go. Your mother is a ducking ditch. I really hate it when they try to emotionally blackmail me. Young miss, what is emotional blackmail? About that. To emotionally blackmail someone would be like, for instance, if a guy gives you a flower and invites you to dinner, but insists that because he treated you to dinner and gave you flowers that you must marry him. Would you be willing to do that? Absolutely not. See, that's right. It's far too little to treat me to just one dinner. He must at least treat me to 10 dinners or 100 dinners. Only then would I agree to marry him. Young miss, you're so knowledgeable, of course. I was once an expert keyboard warrior, after all. In my original world, I was beautiful and I had a family that was well off, but my body was weak and sickly since birth, and I was limited to living in a hospital room for years on end. I only lived till I was 20. To reincarnate after my death isn't just an opportunity. Now that I've got myself a healthy body, I should be traveling around the world to play. All that bullshit about being the successor of humanity's ancestor, I hardly care for it. Not to mention that in all those female reincarnation stories, there is always a cool, domineering, prince-like demon emperor. But look at me. I only have these brain-dead admirers trying to court me. Bah, all those geniuses are just bullshit. They're all people who lack brains. Young miss, you said that you wanted to find the man of your dreams to marry. Is that true, or were you just saying that to put them off your trail? Of course it isn't true. Your young miss here will become a legendary divine queen. I'll be the one to fight against 3,000 emperors, and my mere presence will affect all 14 continents with just the strength of both these hands. How can someone like that be restricted by love? Wow. Young miss, you're amazing. But young miss, if you leave without saying goodbye like this, Saintess Choo-Choo. Oh, please. If I had told her that I wanted to leave, do you think that she'd have let me? That woman always maintains a cold expression, and always looks as though everyone owes her something. She probably thinks that everyone should grovel at her feet. But I think that Saintess Choo-Choo is a really nice lady. It's just that her personality is too cold and serious, and she always wants to execute her idea of justice. That's right, she's a good person, but what she lacks is a man to keep her in line. To her, apart from that humanity's ancestor, I doubt that she has eyes for any other man. Young miss, look. That's the inner city, boundless heaven right there. I heard that young Master Wushuang is there. Should we go and take a look? Huh? Wang Wushuang? That cheap little brother of mine? I don't want to. I heard that there's a lot of people gathering in the boundless heaven city, and that the Taoist Immortal Palace's successor, who is the top amongst all the young geniuses, is there too. It's you that wants to go there, isn't it? I heard that he has a true immortal physique and is one of the young geniuses. Young Master Gu Changga's reputation in the boundless heavens can't be compared to anyone else. He's not just the young master of the Chongsheng Gu family, he's also the Taoist Immortal Palace's successor, with the immense backing from the incredible primordial divine sect behind him as well. True immortal physique? Did his father just announce to everyone that his son, Changga, has that physique? A genius with such an immense reputation is always an EXP farm for others. He'll die very soon. Not to mention that the name Gu Changga sounds nothing like what a main character's name should be. According to novel tropes, any name that doesn't have the word Fan or Ling are not main characters. That means the guy that you're talking about is actually just cannon fodder for the main character. So what's there to be excited over? EXP farm? Cannon fodder? You won't understand even if I were to explain it to you. I'm guessing that there's someone here with a Ling in their name that was being oppressed by that Gu Changga, who will soon make their comeback against him. Young miss, don't say that about young Master Changga. He's someone that had his true foundation injured after fighting against the inheritor of demonic arts and nearly died in the ancient immortal lands. He's a paragon of righteous virtue. I also heard that young Master Changga is incredibly handsome and otherworldly. That's enough. I'll just go to the city, okay? With how you're talking, people might think that you're his servant girl instead of mine. Child of the Gu family, how dare you try to make the Dragon Clan subservient to you? The Dragon Clan has never bowed to anyone, not even that of true immortals. So how dare you try and rule over the ancient immortal lands? Clan leader, you're quite wrong in that aspect. I'm just a mere junior of everyone here. How would I dare claim to rule over the ancient immortal lands? From the moment the Dragon Clan decided to use their true dragon plaque and ordered the feathered clan to attack me, you should have known that I would come to demand justice for what I've suffered. Nonsense. You're the one that brought your troops here to attack my clan, and yet you're trying to portray yourself as righteous here, blaming everything on my clan and ruining their reputation. You deserve to die for this. Ha, clan leader, why are you getting angry over your own embarrassment? Those things have already happened. And since the Dragon Clan refuses to submit to me, then don't blame me for being inhumane for not sparing any of you. Gasp, that is. The ancient wheel of reincarnation. It's not the real Tao weapon. It's just an imitation of the ancient heavenly emperor of reincarnation's Tao weapon. How can that be? Gu Chang'e has something like this? What is his connection to the ancient heavenly emperor of reincarnation? Damn it. This guy still has that kind of identity. We're in trouble now. Should we just surrender? Were you trying to shake the hearts of my troops by bringing out this weapon? The pride of the Dragon Clan will always remain. We'll die before we submit to anyone. Don't you dare think of making us submit to you. Kill him. A quasi-supreme? Young master, we're here to assist you. You, I see. So you've already surrendered to Gu Chang'e. You bastards. First Elder, I hope that you'll remember your promise. Arg. Clan leader. Arg. The Dragon Clan's clan leader has already been defeated. There is no need for you to continue this senseless killing. I can't believe that he used only one strike to suppress the Dragon Clan's clan leader. What a terrifying existence. Thankfully, I surrendered quickly. As someone that's capable of instantly suppressing a quasi-supreme cultivator, I'm afraid that the First Elder's strength far surpasses what I originally believed it to be. The Dragon Clan's clan leader has already been defeated. Surrender. Or die. The strength of our Dragon Clan is gone. We're willing. Submit to you. Hemph. It's always the typical trope of not being convinced till they're faced with a dire situation. Everything has ended, and this battle is won only because of the First Elder. Don't forget the things that you've promised me. As the heir of the Taoist Immortal Palace, to bring peace and stability to the Taoist Immortal Palace is something that I should do. Talking amongst themselves. You're the bastard that doesn't have morals here. Were you trying to drag the Taoist Immortal Palace down with you right from the very beginning? Sigh, what are you talking about, First Elder? Don't forget that favor you owe me though. If there's something that I can't handle in the future, I'll have to rely on you for help. You thick-faced bastard. Leave me alone. I don't want to see you ever again. Why are you blaming me? The system has detected a new Heaven's Fortune's daughter. The Heaven Fortune's daughter hidden identity is the Reincarnator. Reincarnator? Could it be? How interesting. It's nice to see you, my fellow townsmen. I'll make sure to cheat you out of everything you have. Young master, we've finished your orders. All those who had revolted in the Dragon Clan have been slain. Good, you've done well. The three great clans being subservient to me would probably cause a lot of orthodox factions to be wary of me. I should let them stay away from the spotlight for a while. But this reincarnator, did they reincarnate here before me or after me? I need to take care of this variable as quickly as possible. If I hadn't seen it for myself, I wouldn't have believed either that this was something that a young man could do. If you look at it from a different perspective, this Gu Chang'e is even more monstrous than the inheritor of demonic arts. According to the rumors, the inheritor of demonic arts was defeated by him, but until now, has still managed to evade detection from anyone. Even if the inheritor of demonic arts managed to kill some of those geniuses, he probably did it sneakily. I suppose he was severely injured by Gu Chang'e. There's no one amongst the current geniuses that can possibly stand against him. Young master, I'm afraid that you'll have to learn from Gu Chang'e from now on. You're right that my charisma and tactics aren't on the same level as him, but all of his devious methods and tactics will all simply lose out in front of pure strength. Don't forget that the Wang family still has my older sister too. Your sister? Is that all you can say? Bring me up whenever you meet an expert? You'll end up becoming just a side character and cannon fodder like this. Hup, have you done anything remotely useful? Aren't you ashamed of yourself for dressing like you have some middle school syndrome like this? Why are you still so rough after so many years? Didn't the Humanity Ancestors Palace teach you etiquette classes? That women don't behave like this? Wu Shuang, remember this. There will always be someone stronger than even the strongest person in the world. The three great clans aren't stupid either. With just the identity of the heavenly reincarnation emperor's successor, he would lose his ability to rule over all of the ancient immortal lands. Greetings, young miss. Sister, you mean that? Carefully. I was observing him for quite a while just now. He had other stronger skills hidden up his sleeve that he didn't use. Even I could not tell how strong he is. What a pity though. I heard that Gu Chang'e is engaged, or else he'd be a good match for the young miss. It truly is a pity for him to miss such an amazing woman like me. But his fiancée is truly lucky. Young miss, it's rare for you to show such interest in someone. Why don't you try and befriend him? Alright then, I'll do as the elder suggested. Huh? What's happening? Didn't she hate pandering to others? You weren't interested in him before you came here. Ah. Stop talking. Bring it here, bring it here. These are all expensive treasures, you need to be careful with them. The fortune's chosen daughter has shown interest in master. Your fortune points have been increased by 1,000, and your fate points by 5,000. Huh? That works too, I guess? It seems that my old friend has taken notice and has an interest in me? What can I say, I'm just too charming. I guess she was one of the spectators of that battle just now. If I'm not wrong, the next thing she'd do would be. Young master, the Chongsheng Wang family has informed us that Wang Wushuang is here to see you, and is waiting by the entrance of the Dragon Island. Oh? They really move fast, that Chongsheng Wang family. I will meet them at the top of the palace. Yes, young master. She's given me so many fate points just by being interested in me. Her fortune value must be amazing. Then wouldn't she be an amazing cash cow for me to keep on reaping? Everyone, please follow me. Young Master Chang'e has prepared tea for your arrival already. Young Master, why are you going to meet him whilst looking like this? Hee, I'm just afraid that he'd want me after seeing how pretty I am. Sure, you don't understand. It's a problem when you're also born too pretty. I don't want to reveal my identity as the saintess of the Humanity's Ancestors Palace so quickly. There are too many geniuses in this world that think too highly of themselves and turn out to be completely useless and disinteresting. Gu Chang'e, don't disappoint me. Everyone, the young master is awaiting for all of you up above. Thank you for bringing us here. Even the guards that they've temporarily stationed here are at the sovereign realm. The Gu family's power is truly extensive. It's no wonder why Gu Chang'e can do all of this without any fear, but being able to make use of your family's background reasonably is a skill in itself. Greetings, Brother Gu. Brother Wang, don't be so courteous. There's no need for you to be so formal with me. We're currently on the road, so I hope you don't mind the service being a little rough around the edges. Whoa, he looks even more handsome up close. Not to mention that he's so respectful, I'm sure that he's a reasonable person. Oh ho, would you look at that? That's definitely a face of an antagonist of the story. One look is all you need to know that he isn't a good person. Please take a seat. So why has Brother Wang suddenly paid a visit to us? What else could it be? I saw how Brother Gu suppressed the ancient immortal dragon clan and couldn't help but admire your tactics, so I've come to learn from you. Oh, you're praising me a little too much, Brother Wang. The dragon clan has been oppressing everyone for many years, and have done countless evil deeds. They're simply reaping what they've sown today. Not to mention that I was the one that benefited from all this without doing anything. The Taoist Immortal Palace was the one that planned everything. You should have seen how our first elder struck down the dragon clan as well. I've just been pushed out here as a representative, that's all. Ahem. There's no need for Brother Gu to be so humble, considering that there's no one amongst the younger generation that can rule over the Black Heavenly Eagle clan, besides you. You're speaking too highly of me, Brother Wang. I'm not ruling over them. I've merely used my connections with the Heavenly Emperor of Reincarnation to ask them for help, that's all. And now that the ancient immortal lands have all been united into one, they no longer have any connections with me, and have all returned to their homes. Being capable of saying such terrible words with a straight face, how despicable. Poofed. Shish. Young master, you can't say things like that in front of others. And this is? My apologies, Brother Gu. This is my older brother, Wang Zijin. He's always talked freely and honestly like this. I hope that Brother Gu won't misunderstand him. Oh, so it's Brother Wang's older sister. He's my brother. Brother Wang, Miss Wang has a unique presence and aura. Do you think that I wouldn't be able to tell if she's male or female? Name: Wang Zijin. Gender: female. He's not getting angry despite the fact that I've exposed him like this in front of others. And his observational skills are incredible. He's truly unique for cannon fodder. How intriguing. But even if he's that amazing, he'll never be able to guess that I'm a reincarnator. Ha ha ha. I've heard rumors that Brother Gu is of a true immortal body, and now that I've seen it for myself, I can definitely say that those rumors aren't exaggerations. I am undeserving of such great reputation. You've praised me a little too much, Ms. Zijin. Since this is a hard opportunity to come by, and it's with regards to the future of the divine realm, I wish to discuss things a little more in depth with you. Would you be fine with that, Brother Gu? Please speak freely, Ms. Zijin. I'm willing to listen to what you have to say. She probably doesn't know all of my details, and as a reincarnator, she probably thinks that all of the geniuses here are simply just stupid morons. It seems that I'll have to perform well this time. I can't let this interest you have in me go to waste like this. Once our relationship has gotten closer, you'll finally understand how detrimental it is to be so interested in a villain. I never would have thought that the young Miss and young Master Chang'e would be able to talk so merrily like this. Hick. It's getting late. Even though Brother Gu's actions don't seem to be orthodox, you're more honest than them. You're so much better than those who simply say that they wish to uphold justice yet do nothing about it. You're thinking too highly of me. Ms. Zijin's multiple suggestions have highlighted a new perspective of things for me. Only after meeting Ms. Zijin, do I regret having not met Ms. Zijin earlier. Ha ha ha, it's the same for me as well, Brother Gu. In my opinion, Brother Gu will definitely be able to rise to the top and achieve your goals. Sigh, it's a pity that I didn't get to meet Ms. Zijin earlier. Scratch. Quietly sipping tea. Oh? Is Brother Gu not afraid that your fiancé would hear these words? I, however, don't feel that it's a pity that we've only just met. Why don't we do this? You can dissolve your engagement with your fiancé, and marry me instead. What do you think, young miss, sister? Brother Gu, we are both intelligent people. Considering that a marriage between the two of us is definitely an alliance that would be incredibly strong, wouldn't everything in the world be easy for us to take then? Miss Zijin, you have to be joking with me. My betrothal was set when I was young by my parents, and even if I wished to agree to your terms, I'm afraid that the faction that's supporting you would not agree to this either. The faction that's supporting me. He's probably not talking about the Wang family. Could he have found out about my identity within such a short time already? Brother Gu, you needn't worry about the faction that's supporting me. They won't be able to stop me. But for you to reject me so openly like this, that truly upsets me. Miss Zijin's talent is definitely unparalleled, but it wouldn't be enough to fight openly against the faction that's been supporting you. Stripping his younger sister of her Dao bone in his youth, displaying an incredibly rare void talent once he returned from the lower realm, and now appearing with the heavenly reincarnation emperor's inheritance in hand with such amazing observation skills, skillful tactics, and intelligence, this Gu Chang'e is truly unfathomable. It seems that I've underestimated him. Being able to keep your cool with such ease and not show a single weakness, alright, that's enough. It's getting late too. I'll stop bothering Brother Gu then. We'll take our leave. That's right, Brother Gu. I'm sure we'll be seeing each other again, right? Wang Zijin's opinion of you has changed, Master. Fortune points, plus 2,000 fate points, plus 500, of course, we'll definitely meet again. A marriage alliance. Guards, send someone to keep track of Princess Mingkong's movements, and report them to me. Yes, Master. As a reincarnator, there are some things about the future that you Mingkong would know about. By keeping an eye on her movements, I should be able to deduce some information about what will happen in the future. If Wang Zijin is the Humanity Ancestor Palace's successor, then the fact that she's roaming around should be indicative of the possibility that humanity's ancestor could be appearing soon. Thankfully, she's a transmigrator, and it seems that she's quite unwilling to be a tool to find the reincarnation of humanity's ancestor. This is quite beneficial for me. Humanity's ancestor and the inheritor of the demonic arts are known to be mortal enemies, and the former has methods that enable them to be able to tell who the inheritor of demonic arts is. Whether I end up replacing them or killing them, they're a variable that I must kill before they even have the chance to grow strong. Crown Princess, the Heavenly Skies Realm's coordinates have been confirmed. The Wushuang Guard has had their candidates selected already, and are preparing for the formation of the second team. Well done, you may leave. According to the memories of my past life, the humanity's ancestor walked right out of the Heavenly Skies realm. In order to protect Gu Chang'e, I must take the opportunity and kill them before they have the chance to return to the upper realm. Thankfully, the distance between the Heavenly Skies realm and the inner city is quite far away. The Humanity Ancestors Palace aren't able to find the reincarnated humanity's ancestor that quickly either. I will need to return to my ancestral lands to receive the Emperor's Qi quickly, so that I can quickly refine the remaining divine spirits that were given to me. That would be the most solid plan. Gu Chang'e, if you betray me in this life once more, then all. Hey Ming, I heard that you've been trying different methods to rid your clan of my slave mark. In order to free yourselves from my control. I wouldn't dare. You wish to be a hero? I was wrong, Master. Please don't kill me. Give me another chance. I'll definitely serve you faithfully. Don't worry, I would never kill you. You are the omnipotent Emperor's chosen one, after all. What? How did you know? The omnipotent Emperor has sent me to tell you that as long as you truly believe and think of what you wish, it will definitely happen. Those that have witnessed the truth of it all will be able to witness eternity within reincarnation itself. So you're also that man's believer? That's why you had a familiar aura that I sensed when you first came. The omnipotent Emperor has given you a task. Within 3 months, you need to find 30 young cultivators with great talent, and whom are staunch believers. And then you'll be able to witness his true form once you recite the omnipotent Emperor's name. I understand, Master. Please. Leave it to me, I shall complete this task faithfully. I'm giving you a huge opportunity by making use of you so heavily, don't disappoint me. Even if I were to die, He Ming, will never let the omnipotent emperor down. He. Utilizing faith and idolization is way better than threatening them. Even if it's a facade, that's the strength of an idol in someone's life. Remember, the omnipotent emperor favors you heavily, you should take good note of that. The coming of the eternal darkness, the humanity's ancestor appearing. If everything goes well, I can begin the second step of my next plans. I've remembered it dearly in my heart. He Ming will never let him down. Thank you, Master, for making me realize this. Please take care, Master. The eternal darkness is a calamity that cannot be avoided for most of humanity. But to me, that is an immense opportunity. I cannot let the humanity ancestor ruin such a good opportunity for me. Sovereign Peak. Master, the Sea King has been heavily injured, and has declared that they would seal themselves away in their palace for 10,000 years. I see. You may go. Yes, Master. Mother's birthday feast is drawing close, and she has requested for me to bring Shenner along with me. This would be a good opportunity for me to make contact with the Peach Blossom village that's supporting Shenner. The tragedy that I've prepared for Shenner for such a long time has finally begun. First uncle wrote a letter to me, asking me to return home? Honestly, the day that Gu Changge admitted that I was part of the Gu family. I should have realized that this day would come, right, Da Cheng? They're not even sincere in inviting me back. They're still looking down on me. I'm not going back. I'm definitely not going back. Whoever wants to go back can go back themselves. I'm not going back either way. Oh, you're not going back, Gu Changge? Are you trying to scare me to death by appearing out of the blue like this? I'm not going back. I'm never going back. That year they chased me out of the Gu family, and now they're simply using a letter to ask me to come back. There's no way I do that. Gu Shenner, you have so much difficulty just running away due to your weak strength, and you're still trying to test my patience? You really disappoint me. Gu Changge, you're despicable. This isn't fair. Why don't you suppress your cultivation and fight with me? In a true battle, you would have already died. There is no such thing as fairness on a battlefield. Father has written a letter to me, asking me to bring you back to the family. I won't go back. That's your dad, not mine. The one that chased me out that year was him. Gu Shenner, are you mistaking something? He ordered me to bring you back, not asked you to accompany me back home. You don't have a choice. I don't care what you say. I'm not going back. This guy is trying to just take me home forcefully like this? Gu Changge, what are you doing? Put me down. If you continue wriggling around, I'll tie you up and then bring you back to the clan. It's not as though I haven't carried you around like this when we were young. Brother, I can't walk anymore. I'm so hungry and tired. Why the hell did you follow me to the trial grounds then? Snore. Stop drooling on my clothes. Can't you carry me in a different way? Shut up. Emerge. Duck. Who was the ducker that stepped on me? Bird language.